Do you guys want to see my Animal Crossing collection? All right, 50% of you said yes, so let's do it. Okay, instead of sitting at the desk, I thought maybe we should film it this way so you can see the display on the shelf. What do you think? This is the majority of my Animal Crossing stuff. I do have some in the closet, but we're gonna go through each item here. So when I first started collecting for Harvest Moon, the first item I got was actually, I believe, well, if you don't count Animal Crossing New Horizons, that was my first Animal Crossing game that I ever played. But then when I decided to start collecting, I got this. This is the Animal Crossing 2DS. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's like this creamy color and then like the Animal Crossing green that's got that leaf. It's embossed. So like this is, you can feel the texture on that. Here is the inside. It's in very, very good condition. It has the original stylus, wherever that's at. Oh, it's this black one right here. And it works. Let's see if it's got power. Does it have any power? I think it needs to be charged, okay? When I originally got this console, my intention was to mod it so that I could play English cartridges on it, because this is a console that was exclusive to, I believe, Japan and Korea, maybe China, I'm not sure. This one in particular, though, is Korean. And at the time that I bought this, there wasn't a way to mod this console without using an R4 card, which I did not have and did not have access to. It was just kind of difficult and confusing to go with that process. But maybe, like a year or two ago, they came out with a new mod for Korean models, and I was able to mod this. So now I can play my English games, any game really. I can play any game from any region on this console. So that was the first thing I added to the collection. Then, because I couldn't play on this one, I got this one, which is none of these consoles came to America, by the way. I had to get them. They're all modded for other regions so that they're region free now, so I can play my games on them. Looks like this one's a Japan one, and it does have, it looks a little scratched, but it has a cover on it, so it's the cover that's scratched. It's got a clear plastic case on it. It doesn't have any special buttons on the inside, it's all just white. And this is my main 3DS console, so it should have power. So I don't have any games like saved onto the console because I actually don't emulate any games. I do play my actual cartridges. So this is my daily driver for 3DS. And also, while I'm going through this, I get a lot of questions about these stands. They are from a shop called Rose Colored Gaming. That shop went out of business last July. So I would just look for handheld console stands is probably the search I would do, something similar to that. And I would just look on Etsy for that. So next I ended up getting a couple more 3DSs. So this is these are both Happy Home Designer ones. I really love the artwork on this one. It's absolutely beautiful. There's the back, and this one does have the colored buttons on the inside, which is really cute. This one's just really pretty to look at. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we have this Happy Home Designer one, which has a bunch of items on it, and then the house on the back. This one looks like it's a Japan one. This one might have been Europe. While we're working on consoles here, I will show you my two Switch lights. Pretty sure Nintendo just reprinted, or I'm pretty sure Nintendo just printed the design on regular Switch lights after having just so many left over. So I have both of them because my husband got them for me for Christmas the year that they came out. So I have the coral and I have the green. And let's just finish off this shelf. So I also have New Leaf on the 3DS. I have played a little bit of this game and I do like it, but I always get sad because I can't put the furniture outside. And then we have Wild World for the DS, which I haven't played as much of. I've definitely played more of New Leaf than Wild World, but this one's definitely a classic. It's very well loved. Whenever I post about it, people just go crazy. They love it. All right, let's start up here. I do have one amiibo, and it is Blathers. I do want to get more, but I just haven't prioritized it because they're pretty inexpensive. And then I found this pencil case at Walmart during back to school one year, and I grabbed it up, and I have had it in my collection ever since. I think it was like the year of Animal Crossing's release that this came out, maybe the year after. And then I did eventually get a Switch, the Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch, and it is pristine in the box. I originally got it because I wanted to replace my OG Switch, which is up here. This Switch is as old as the Switch itself. It's like one of the OG first Switches, and so it's decrepit, it's falling apart. So originally I got this one to replace it, and then I decided I didn't want it to get messed up like my other one, so I kept it in the box. This is new to the collection. I just got this blind box from TikTok. I don't want to pick it up off the shelf because all of these pieces, like, they're not glued together or anything. But it is a little Blathers room, Blathers coffee shop. And then I got this backpack from Target, I think like the year that Animal Crossing New Horizons came out. And it's so cute and I love it and I'm glad that I got it. I also have some unopened amiibo card packs that I kept unopened just because I thought it would be fun like 10 years from now to have some unopened ones. So I have those, but I also have a card collection. I'll show that to you in a minute. And then I do have the N64 Japanese Animal Crossing. And it did come with the case and this little controller pack that's on the box. And I have this in just like a little plastic case to keep it nice because it is a little bit worn out. It's not in the best condition. And I also have Happy Home Designer, which I need to play more of this. I think it's really fun to play this one and make shorts of decorating individual rooms, so I need to play that some more. I also have City Folk, which I've never tried before. I've never put it in my Wii to test it out. So I need to try this one out. Then, of course, I had to have everything. So I got Animal Festival. I don't have a Wii U, so I can't play this yet, but I've heard that it's terrible. But it does use the cards, and I do have a ton of cards, so maybe one day I will play that when I get a Wii U. And then I also have GameCube, of course. I have played just a teeny tiny bit of the GameCube one, just to try it out. Now down here, I have all of my amiibo cards. But I have a ton of cards in here. I started card collecting, and I probably have like half of them is my guess. And I have like all of the Sanrio ones. And I have most of the pack 5, which is the new one that they came out with the 2.0 update. I also have some manga. So I have all of these Animal Crossing mangas. And I've started reading this one. I'm like maybe a fourth of the way through. You can see my bookmark. But these are all just little manga books. So let me flip through one for you. They're cute, but they're very silly. They're very silly. Okay, so I just have a couple more things that I was storing in my closet. So I have this controller that I got from Walmart with Timmy and Tommy on it. And it is clear green. It is super cute. And then I have this lanyard that I'm pretty sure I bought at the Seattle Aquarium when they did the Animal Crossing collab. Okay, and I think that is everything in the Animal Crossing collection as of right now. I'm not really big into collecting like tchotchke figures and things. Like the only figures I collect are the amiibo figures, which I do want to get more of. I also don't collect that much plush. So I mostly just have games and consoles in my collection. I don't have a lot of the really cool merch that comes exclusively from Japan, except for the little Blathers room that I showed you. This one right here is like probably the only one of those things that I have. But if I ever went to Japan, I think I would definitely look at buying used Animal Crossing Harvest Moon Story of Season merch from Japan, because they just get all the fun stuff over there and we don't really get all that stuff here. So if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I want to know which of my Animal Crossing consoles or games would you steal? Like, should I leave the window open tonight and you guys can just like come on in and grab something? What would you take from my collection? I know there are much bigger, better Animal Crossing collections out there. I'm definitely not the biggest. I'm probably the most basic one you'll ever find, but I do think it's fun to look and see what people have in their collection. So thank you so much for watching the video. Happy gaming, happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!